Hello everybody, this is Introverted Comedian and I'm back with a new episode from Medieval Dynasty on the Oxbow Map. Let's quickly check what my workers need. I was pretty sure I had enough cabbage seeds. Apparently I don't, so I need to get some more. So currently I'm trying to expand my village a little bit in this area of the map. Get some big stone houses sorted out in there, getting some more villagers as well. But I'm also busy doing a little bit of trading. Already bought some ore from the local merchant. And now I'm going to buy some, I'm going to craft all of that ore into bronze bars. So for the bronze bars, like I've shown in previous episodes, you need 1 copper, 1 tin bar, and you can get your bronze bars. So basically from these bronze bars I'm going to craft some bronze knives and then use them to buy what else I need. And now, since I do need some cabbage seeds, I want to quickly check if indeed I don't have any. I'm a little bit surprised that I don't have them. Apparently I don't. You can always check exactly how many you need. I think somewhere around 20 plus 25. Yeah, just to be sure I'll get 100. Fortunately it's from the same merchant, so it makes it easy for me. Now I also need to get myself one more excavation shed. I recently hired some additional villagers. It was specifically to get them trained in extraction skills. I'm close to finally building a mine. Perfect. Yeah, so I didn't want to let them without a job for too long, because this will basically stop them from leveling up their skills. Where the Pikachu was it? Okay, don't forget, in order to actually have production, you need to start some assignments. So I'm going with 80% stone. And also I need to start bringing in clay. Okay, Mr. Donkey, we are going to the village. First, I need to drop a couple of things. I want to have as little excessive weight as possible. So I can come back with some materials. Yeah, so it's always best, if you're doing this, getting to the trader and buying lots of materials, to actually ride your mount next to that trader, since this will allow you to, where the Pikachu is he? This will allow you to quickly get away even if you're overloaded. Okay, so first of all, I did have this started and it's close by. I want to finish it. So this quest, Hogmoggers, I've started in the previous episode. Basically, you get it from the tavern owner after lots of mugs have disappeared. And this guy is probably one of the most innocent out of all of them. He actually broke the mug and had me bring him some wax in order to fix it. Let's see if it's actually decent. If not, I might just need to buy one. Where is she? Over here. Okay. Seems like she's happy with it. I couldn't care any less. Where's that merchant? Donkey. Don't let him get away. Yeah, so the donkey is actually quite needed in this case, since I'm going to get overloaded. Wait.
How can I help?
You can help by selling things. Okay, so give me all the 10 bars. Buy some of these. Give me all the copper bars. And buy some more of these. Okay.
My good luck.
Yeah. So the reason why the donkey was vital next to him was this one. So I could actually quickly get back on it. And drop the materials in my resource storage. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to get some bronze bars from that man as well. Yeah, so basically in my case, this method of actually making some money and getting lots of resources is worth it mostly due to leveling up my diplomacy skills and unlocking the barter perk, upgrading it to level 3. Due to, even if you don't have that one, you can still make some profit out of it. It's not that high though. But with the perk on, you basically buy for less, sell for more, quite close to the standard price. So it actually allows you to keep some of those items even after you've traded.
Hello there.
Okay, so like I said, all of these are coming with me.
So long.
I will be back after my money though.
How do you do?
As you can see right now, I have left quite a huge chunk with him. I can also sell this one. Also, I want to buy some trees. So basically right now, wait, go away. He nearly pushed me from next to the donkey, which was bad. Although you can always transfer some items to your donkey, then you can move and do whatever. Yeah, so like I was saying, this method actually works very well game once you get around 20,000 coins. That's it, allows you to juggle. Also, it's working better if you do have the items sorry, if you do have the technology unlocked, as well as items to be able to carry more, like the large pouch, as well as saddlebags for the donkey. Let's see. Perfect. Perfect. Actually looked forward to getting that one sorted out. Let's drop the beer. Okay. Craft some more copper bronze bars, sorry. Yeah, so basically with the bronze bars that I'm crafting now, I think probably it would be enough to cover all of that, all of the money that I left with that guy. Okay, this is too heavy for me. You can always do this. Okay, where's that donkey? Mate, where the Pikachu are you? Okay. Just get yourself over here. You're busy. Yeah, so the reason why I'm rushing a little bit is because I want to finish selling all of, well, how many I can sell. And then the next days I can focus on other things. Come on, donkey, let's go. Okay, yeah, so basically, like I said, I now with those 180 knives, I've kind of did a good job at getting money from all of the merchants all over the map. There is one more, I know, there are a couple more in Ostoya that I need to sell things to. The Pikachu is here. Mate, where are you?
Better don't come close to a
Perfect.
hen house at night.
Okay.
Chickens recently packed apart. Hail from.
Wait a second. Okay, so like I said, I can easily get my money back and still have items. But I also need to expand my orchard. Plus, I remembered that I need these. So again, I can spend some of those. Where the Pikachu is it? So take these as well. Might as well take the grain too. The linen thread. Yeah, so right now I can use those bronze knives as covering for other items that I might or might not need. I usually take them anyway, use them for different things. Well, let's see. Okay, that's basically it. Yeah, so I still have quite a
Only the
decent
best
amount
have a
left.
good day.
Quickly get some of these on the donkey so I can move freely. Oh, come on. For Pikachu's sake. Okay, like I said, I still have some merchants to visit. And I can get some money from them.
Hello there.
And they are in Skokie. Okay, so first of all, Mr. Smithy over here,
Oh,
I bought lots of things from. Basically bought all of the crafting materials except the ash from him. And I still needed to recover something
hail.
from him. Okay, what do you have here, mate? Not very happy. Yeah, there's no chance. since I can craft all of those items, it's not worth it. I was thinking of getting enough items from him, although I could do with these, and I can sell one more knife.
Goodbye.
Yeah, so when I do the trading, I want to make sure that I skin them alive. I take all of their resources.
How
Hello.
do you
Buy these. Just thinking about buying that
my
one.
way? So long.
Not worth it. And there's one more lady. Not sure where she is.
Isn't it weird that only women bleed once a month?
There
How
she
do you do?
is. Hello. Let me sell you some of these. And have a quick look. If anything she's selling might help. Honestly not. Yeah,
Have a nice day.
not helping. Couldn't care any less. Okay, so this was productive. Now I can just return home
On the road. Hello there.
and see what my village needs. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still quite far away from naming my village, so still need to bear with it. Hello, mate. Let's go. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, if you have that 20,000, maybe 25,000 coins, and you can craft bronze tools, you can easily make plenty of extra money and resources out of it. So not only did I make money, but I also got left with plenty of knives too. I still have 78 that I can sell the next season. So that actually makes it very good. And this is mainly due to the fact that I bought lots of things. Usually I'm not buying that many saplings or seedlings. I'm not buying the linen, and also I'm not buying seeds. At this point they were necessary, so yeah. Still, I got left with lots of money, and at the same time got all of those. Quickly returning Mr. Donkey to his wifey and getting myself to sleep. Okay, my friend, you can actually rest for a bit. So no more things to carry. Yeah, so now I need to build a couple more houses. One of the reasons why I want to build them is so I can finally get the mine unlocked. Second of all, to get some more villagers. So I need to build a hunting lodge. Usually you unlock it very early, but I didn't actually need it. I didn't need meat or leather or anything else that you can produce in there. So now I actually can build straight away the level 2 one. Where was it? Nope. Nope. Okay, first have a look at how many tools I have. I need to make some more axes, a few more hoes. Yeah, definitely need to make more axes. Fortunately, I have quite a decent production of iron. Also, I do have some leftover iron bars from before. Sorry, I don't have a decent iron production. I've bought them. This is why I'm working towards getting that mine. It is very annoying, to be honest, not to be able to get the main resources for your tools. Okay, now leave a bit of them over here. Okay, so let's see. Now, since I am going to get the Hunter's Lodge, I'm going to get 10 knives. Okay, 4 of these. 8 of these. I need some more pickaxes as well, with the mine being very close from being built. Also, I have 3 excavation sheds. 2 more of these. Let's go with 4. Yeah, and the rest of that iron I can leave for later, in case I might need other items. Hokey, go. So, next I need some food. Now, I did remember one important thing. I actually bought lots of fish and I need to process it into fish meat, so I can get more of these crafted in the future. Yeah, might as well craft all of them from the start. Usually the villagers don't consume that many of them. Okay, now I remembered that I actually am able to upgrade this. I have quite poor storage. I only have 1 of them, and they don't hold that much. With me cooking and messing around, it's best to actually upgrade it. Perfect. Koki, where the Pikachu are you? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of those extra materials that I got. Now let's turn that fish into fish meat. If you want, you can always have your villagers do this for you. In my case, first of all, the villagers don't produce enough fish, so it's not worth it for me to have the villagers doing this. Second of all, I am getting some decent experience in survival when doing this, and I prefer to do that for things like this, the athlete. Also, I need to unlock this one and this one to be able to withstand more in battle. Now, I also want to turn some of that meat into dried meat. First of all, my villagers are able to consume it. Second of all, pretty soon I want to start building some market stalls, and dried fish meat sells quite well for what I need. Also, like I said, I'm using this method of getting survival experience, and I don't actually need all of that fish meat for myself. Okay, perfect. Cookie, so let's see. Oh, first of all, hunting lodge. What the Pikachu didn't I have for it? Of course. As always, it's the planks. Hello, my friend. Sorry about this, I have something to do. Thank you very much. I'm going to get some extra planks as well. I'm trying to build at least one more house.
You know, I'm something of a village head myself.
So these will come in handy. Oh, finally. Finally. Okay. Faster than expected. Better than ever. Okay, so before I actually build that mine, I do want to check on one thing. Oh, didn't even notice this. Okay, less damage received, always best. Okay, so for the mine, you don't actually need that many resources. There's just 16 logs, 16 planks. However, next to the mine, I want to build one of these, and of course, why would I have it? So back to the drawing board. Yeah, and this is how you end up changing activities midway. Although yeah, so I really need some wood. And the fastest way to get it is to go in an area where there's plenty of maple trees. Sorry, Mr. Donkey, I know I said I'm not going to use you, but you are needed. Okay, fortunately very close to my village. There is such an area. Okay, usually I would have gone for the trees next to my orchard, but they're birch trees and it will take way too long to get those logs. Uh-oh. Ah. Perfect. Just in case I get attacked, let's save the game. This is my first time meeting this person.
How are you? My words never disappoint.
Apparently he sells beetroots. A little bit strange.
So
I'm
long.
not going to buy anything anyway. Okay, like I said, my main goal was to come here for this. Initially I was thinking he might be a bandit. Fortunately he wasn't. Okay, so the reason why I'm going for this area is especially for the maple trees. Unlike the birch trees that are close to where I've built my village, these will give you 4 logs. Last time when I did plenty of wood cutting, I didn't need the logs that much, and I needed the space as well, but now I don't actually need that space too much. Or at least I don't need it as much as I need plenty of logs. Come here, donkey. There's a high chance I will need you very soon. Yeah, so if you want, you can always build a resource storage close to this area, especially where that guy was. There's plenty of maple trees over there. Just make sure not to build them too close to certain hunting spots if you need to hunt something in that area. There's a boar hunting spot. I think there's some bisons there. Yeah, building it too far away, for example, if I built it over here, it would be a waste because of the distance. Come here, donkey. Yeah, and the reason why I want to build a resource storage next to the mine is quite simple. This will allow me to quickly go and mine myself when it's necessary. So in the beginning, if you don't have that many resources, you can also build one in there. On this map, I don't actually need to mine that much, since the local vendor has plenty of ore. Where is that donkey? Wait, what the Pikachu are you doing? There we go. Hold on to these. Hold on to these. And those. Come after me. Yeah, so this area is relatively safe. This is why I didn't actually need to bring any weapons. I do have the iron axe. And if necessary, it can be used as a weapon. 60 slashing damage is quite damaging. What's wrong, donkey? Why are you moaning? There's some more of these, of course. Why wouldn't you get overburdened. Okay, so again, this one would be a good spot as well. So you can build in this area and it would allow you to bring in a decent amount of maple trees. If you want to do this, it's just here on the map. In my case, it's not worth it. I don't need the logs that much usually. In this case, I only need it because I've used lots of them, and also I want to build that extra resource storage. Perfect, perfect. Don't go away, my friend. Stay here. Where are they? If you ever end up in an area like this where you have berries or other plants that are blocking your sight from the logs, you can always go with inspector mode, and see exactly where the logs are. Sometimes they might actually end up in another tree. Okay, I think that's about it. Come on, donkey, we're going home. Yeah, so honestly, it's better to do trips like this one if you have a horse. You will be able to carry less weight, unfortunately. It's not by much, I think somewhere around 15 kilos, 10 kilos, but it does give you the chance to go faster. Also, these trips, at least for me, it was short due to the fact that I've leveled up my carrying capacity. I've leveled up the mounts carrying capacity. Also, I got the best items when it comes to carrying capacity. The only thing extra I could have done was get some food or some other item that could bring in more carrying capacity. Not worth it in my case. Okay, so let's see how I'm doing. No, not a house. The Pikachu are you mate? Okay, planks plenty, logs plenty, stone plenty. So I need 12 pieces of stone, 30 planks. Okay, I'm also going to need a sword and one of these just in case. I'm taking this one back and this one. Yeah, so right now I'm going to go to an area next to a mine. The main issue is there are some wolves spawning sometimes in there, so I need to be able to take care of them. Now, let's one more time. And also there are some trees that I want to clear out if necessary. So 30 planks and 12 stone. Looks like my stone production is going really well, although very soon it will decrease with people going to the mine. Where the Pikachu are those planks? Okay, so again this is decently possible due to actually having plenty of carrying capacity, both myself and the donkey. 12, 30 and 92 logs, that's kind of excessive. Where is it? Okay, I'll take 86. Donkey can carry half of it. Okay. I'm honestly not very happy about this. So I'm going to check if I can craft a potion.
Hey, I was using that.
I know you are using that, but I need one of these. Yeah, so basically, like I said, there are going to be some wolves there. If I don't have enough carrying capacity, I won't be able to move, and I want to be able to move. You can always go earlier and take care of the area. Or if you want, you can just do 2 trips. Kikoki, what the Pikachu have I done? Mine, and that's it. Okay, so basically, one of the reasons why I choose to build a village over here and why I like to stay close to Piastovia is that over here there is a mine.
Easy now.
Yeah, I said the same thing, mate. Now, initially, like I said, I wasn't actually building resource storages next to it, but it does seem like a better idea to do it.
Stop.
Okay, go back.
Onward!
Come on, donkey. Okay, quickly checking the map. I don't want to go the wrong way. Also, I don't want to get my mount too close to the area. Okay, so I'll just leave Mr. Donkey over here. Get my sword. Not very fast, but not bad. Okay. So like I said, it's just over here. I can actually see the cave. I'm not mistaken, it might actually be safe. Okay, perfect. Looks like it's safe. So, Mr. Donkey, get yourself over here. You can now carry part of the things on them. Okay, and I can make some space over here. To get that resource storage. Okey-dokey, and yeah, there should be enough space. Perfect. Of course. Yeah, and this is why you actually need a mount in the game. Okay. Oh, no. That's actually too much. I'm surprised. But you can always do this. Okay. So, like I said, first of all, one of the reasons why I want to build this over here is so I can actually do the mining myself when necessary. Second of all, it does give me that additional storage space. And third, when I'm building the mine, I don't actually need to carry the materials. Okay, donkey has plenty of space. Okay, so again, this is one of the easiest places where you can get a mine. The resource storage is not necessary. Now, if you want, you can always come in this cave even earlier in the game. There are plenty of nodes over here, copper, tin, and plenty of salt. But there is no iron. Fortunately, on this map, you can actually go to Skauki and there's iron in there. Like I said, sometimes the entrance might be watched by some wolves. Okay, and to actually get a mine and get access to your own iron deposits, you will need 5,000 points in building technology. And fortunately, not that many resources. In fact, it's quite decent when it comes to the resources you need. Okay, now let's place the mine. And there we go. Now it actually has lots of support beams. And You actually have lights now to see where you're going. One thing is quite different. Now you have additional mine shafts where you can get that iron from. Basically, it will look similar no matter where you build it. There are a couple of locations. Now, once you go around, you will notice these markers. They usually tell you where the mine entrance is or the exit. Okay, and that's it. You have your mine. Now you can either get a pickaxe and do the job yourself, or you can just do what I'm doing right now. I do have some people working over here on excavation sheds, trying to look for the ones with the most skill, and they have it. So it's Lotomir and Baldwina. Get them to the mine. Okay, the person on the well gets a job in the mine too. I don't actually need a water carrier at this time. And to actually get production, you need to assign what you need. In my case, it's going to be only ore, iron ore, with not so many workers and only 2 of them having level 5, 1 having level 4. I cannot produce that much iron ore, but later on, once you get more workers and also they level up their skills, you will be able to get quite a decent amount. I want to get them a pathway over here, make it look nicer for them. They don't actually need any resources. You don't need to build their houses over here. They will travel. As far as I remember, the fact that they will be traveling doesn't have any impact on how much they're producing. So even though they won't be here for the entire day, they will still be producing. Okay, let us see. Yeah, so basically right now I need to build some more houses and actually wait until the next season. Hope to get 3 more workers that can do extraction jobs.
Stop.
At level 3. Somewhere around the map there is someone who might actually have level 6, but they spawn at random. Okay, speaking of the houses, of course I don't have planks. I never have planks. I really hate the fact that I never have planks. Fortunately, I do have workers that are doing a good job at getting logs. So now I have planks too. do not need this one. I do not need this one. I do not need this one. I definitely don't need the sword. I will need that hammer later. So now let's take a bat. Okay, and I want to have a quick look over here. But not before I check how many more spaces I have available. One woman, one woman. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so I am considering of building a house for myself in this area as well. In fact, I think I might actually build it right here next to the tavern. So I can finally move away from the pool area where I was living. Oh, come on, for Pikachu's sake. Yeah, I'll do it sometime during the next day. I don't see enough and I'm not happy about not being able to see where I'm placing it. I also need to demolish these since they're not useful anymore. Yeah, so I was waiting for quite some time to build my own house in that area. But it's actually a bit more important to have the people with a decent mood. My mood is always, yeah, I'm building, I'm busy, I don't have time for those things.
Enjoy the summer.
Okay,
No
let's
here
see
has to.
how exactly this one fits in. Come on, for Pikachu's sake. Okay, so it was too close. Yeah, might as well go with it in third person mode. Yeah, I think it's my fault for not building them straight. At the end of the day, I don't need to care that much about that. I'm just happy that I can finally have my own house made out of stone, and it's a huge one after suffering in those water houses. Koki, and to actually assign it to myself. Drop some items. And yeah, basically this is it for this episode. I'm just going to drag this over here. I will still need to get some more buildings moved over here. I want to move the smithy, kitchen, all of them. I want to build them over here. Build some more houses over here as well. But like I said, that's going to be in the next episode. So till then, if you noticed anything that's helpful, or you have any advice or tips to share, or you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. And until next time, have a good time. Bye bye.